Welcome back everyone. Here's a quick rundown of the top news stories making headlines today. Our first story takes us to Haryana, where the state government, currently led by the BJP, faces potential collapse. Dushyant Chautala, leader of the Jannayak Janata Party, has offered the party's support to the Congress to oust the ruling BJP government. This comes after the JJP severed their ties with the BJP due to disagreements over seat sharing in upcoming elections. However, the Congress isn't taking this offer lightly. They have insisted the JJP formally break their alliance with the BJP before talks progress. It's important to note here that the JJP previously supported the BJP, so their defection could significantly impact the BJP's hold on power. With 3 JJP MLAs already attending BJP rallies and facing show cause notices for it, the situation remains fluid. The Congress, aimed to form a government, is prepared to approach the governor and advocate for president's rule, which would pave the way for fresh elections. Up next, the Supreme Court has questioned the central government's claim for having no control over the Central Bureau of Investigation. This comes in response to a lawsuit filed by West Bengal challenging the centre's authority to authorize CBI investigations within the state, particularly after West Bengal revoked its consent for such probes in 2018. The court highlighted a section of the law, the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, that empowers the centre to send the CBI for investigations in other states. The centre, however, urges they don't control what cases the CBI investigates. This case has national implications as it defines the balance of power between centre and the states when it comes to the CBI. Moving on, the political mudsliding continues. Prime Minister Modi, during a rally in Telangana, accused the Congress party of having close ties with the big businesses like Ambani and Adani. He questioned whether Congress received illegal funds from these companies after Rahul Gandhi stopped criticizing them. Rahul, on the other hand, responded through a video daring the Prime Minister to order a CBI and Enforcement Directorate inquiry into the matter. This exchange fuels speculations of a growing rift between the two opposing parties. Shifting gears, Manipur is facing 2 significant challenges: illegal immigration and ethnic violence. Over 5,400 illegal immigrants have been identified in the Kamjong district bordering Myanmar. The state government is handling the situation with sensitivity, collecting biometric data and initiating deportation procedures while providing humanitarian aid. Meanwhile, a commission of inquiry has been formed to investigate the recent ethnic violence in the state. This commission, with the help of over 11,000 affidavits submitted by affected people, aims to understand the cause and context of the violence and assess the government's response. Now let's head to Karnataka, where a controversy surrounding alleged sexual assault videos has taken a political turn. Deputy CM D.K. Shivakumar has accused former CM H.D. Kumaraswamy of using pen drives containing damaging evidence, allegedly related to the assault, for blackmail purposes. The pen drives reportedly contain clips implicating a local MP Prajwal Revanna. Shivakumar denies any involvement and urges Kumaraswamy to present his evidence in court. This drama unfolds amidst the arrest of former Minister H.D. Revanna, accused of abducting a woman linked to the sexual assault case of his son. Shifting focus to the Indian aviation sector, Air India Express is facing major disruptions due to a crew shortage. Over 200 cabin crew members have called in sick, forcing the cancellation of 90 out of their usual 360 daily flights. This stems from a long brewing conflict between the crew and the airline management. Apparently, staff is unhappy about the merger with AirAsia India, alleging preferential treatment for AirAsia staff and cuts to their own benefits. A similar discontent was seen, causing delays and cancellations even before the merger was finalized 18 months ago. Recently, Vistara Airlines also saw flight cancellations due to employee disputes. Experts say airline mergers often lead to such turf wars and labor unrest. The government is urging a swift resolution, and the Ministry of Civil Aviation is investigating and ensuring passenger compensation. Switching gears, forest fires continue to rage high in Uttarakhand. The Supreme Court told the state government that relying on rain gods or cloud seeding won't be enough to extinguish these flames. The court emphasized the need for preventive measures to stop these fires from happening in the first place. While the Uttarakhand government seems to be downplaying the urgency, the Indian Air Force is stepping up, conducting Bambi bucket operations with Mi-17 helicopters, dropping thousands of liters of water to douse the flames. Moving on to some international news, the US has halted a shipment of bombs to Israel, citing concerns about a potential Israeli ground invasion of Rafah, a city in southern Gaza. The shipment in question contains hefty bombs, specifically 907 kg and 226 kg Vopers. This is the first time President Biden has taken such a step, potentially squeezing military aid to influence Israeli actions. The decision stems from Israel's lack of reassurance regarding civilian safety in the potential offensive. The White House has also condemned the closure of the Rafah border crossing, calling it unacceptable. This move by Biden indicates a change in his support for Israel, which now hinges on how they treat civilians in Gaza. Additionally, the US is reviewing other weapon transfers, particularly precision bomb kits, while exploring alternatives to a full-scale ground operation. On to US, a pro-Palestinian protest at George Washington University has come to an end. Police cleared the tent encampments after 33 demonstrators were arrested on charges that include assaulting an officer and illegal entry. The situation escalated after protesters marched to the university president's residence. A congressional hearing on how the protest was handled was supposed to take place but was cancelled after the arrest. Mayor Bowser and Police Chief Smith cited raising security concerns and a growing volatility within the protest as reasons for the action. DC police confirmed using pepper spray to control protesters who attempted to breach police lines. Finally, back in home, Maldives Foreign Minister Musa Zamir is on his first official trip to India. This visit aims to strengthen ties between the two nations, which have been strained lately. Since the new Maldivian president took office, his pro-China stance has caused friction. Recently, he even demanded the withdrawal of Indian army personnel stationed in the Maldives. In response, India has agreed and most personnel have already left, with the remaining expected to depart by May 10th. And that's all we have for today's news roundup. Stay informed and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is Chronicle Daily signing off.